Hi again. My name is Hari Om Vashisht. HARIOM VASHTVASHIShtha. The name's spelling is for the artificial intelligence behind the systems because they often get my name wrong. Hey, so this is the third inning of me learning and building Agentforce agents. Actually, doing a lot of activities on live stream. So these few innings, there has been before that first as well, but they were on different tangents, so I'm not counting them in this exercise. I picked up Salesforce Agentforce by the March of 2025, and I am now planning to attempt for my Salesforce Agentforce Specialist certification the second attempt. The first one I failed by 6% marks. For the second one, I'm looking for a sponsor. Yay. So good luck to me to find that sponsor sometime soon. So I've been doing these exercises often on YouTube, very rarely on LinkedIn, but I think this is one of the I want to find a very specific term for this. Advantage, unfair advantage, which I believe I have, which is like I can speak out loud on camera, on the internet, to an audience that I don't know, but I, can optimize for the conversation, and I can optimize for the top of the funnel. I can optimize the process. I can optimize anything I get to work on. Okay, so these sessions are going to be focusing more on learning the nuances of Salesforce Agentforce specialist certification. Although this is the thing that I don't wish to, like, all the veins, all the neurons, all the atoms in my body, molecules are like dying to get to. Why do I have to attempt an MCQ based assessment? Why not you get me to build an agent? I mean, it's like an exercise. I will build it, right? Why do you want me to remember, like, what is the type of a prompt that can be used in particular case where, a very hypothetical case which I cannot even empathize with in depth. But we have agents to work with, right? We have agents to learn from. We have agents to ask questions. Okay, but yeah, since that is the very stupid foundation to work with. I mean, ideally, what would I do is that I would not attempt the certification. It's the market standard, right? Like, certification proves that you know a lot of what certification says. I mean, I would, in an ideal case, not really, but in an ideal case, I would build agents, work with the clients, and not even go for the certification. I will just prove what I have. I will just keep exposing what I can. Oh, there's someone calling me for the tea. I'll take a quick break. There's a overlay here. There should have been an overlay here. I will pull it from. Oh my God. Wait a moment. There must have been something hidden. Wait. Loop. Yeah. Oh, come on. How do I disable this? No, how to disable? Too hot. Cha. Okay. So back in the session, these are I'm enjoying the perks of working from home, working from a small town in Haryana. Cheers again. It's good. So being in the moment is something like I believe I am. I have learned. I've trained myself to be in. So I'm working for about 4 hours a day, and I'm exposing my systems, my methods, my philosophies to align with the audience, align with the ideal target customer, ideal customer profile I'm trying to reach out to. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen and whole screen window, whole screen window. I'll share my whole screen. Okay, and I will shut this page. So now I believe whole screen is shared. This is, oh, a moment ago it wasn't showing me this like this, showing it to me like this. Okay, so I have completed the champion status. I've completed, not completed the innovator. I did it in 2025. Okay, and something is like, something new has come up. This is the legend status is only possible when I have the certification. So I have that is what I'm striving towards. I'm expanding. I'm exposing, exploding, going deeper into these funnels. And this ecosystem, I mean, this is built on the top of the structure, the the solid foundation of, I would say, software engineering. Pragmatic documentation. It's like, I mean, everything is documented. Everything in the Salesforce ecosystem is like all documented. The agent knows about the system. You can tell it to do things. You can ask it to know anything. So it's like it's just there. You just need to expose yourself to the eternity. Can you do that? Can you? Oh, I shouldn't be sharing the screen. But I must first. This is something I should have done before. Okay. So I'm expanding. I'm going. My current goal is to. So I'm a goal-oriented personality. I'm more into. Dude, I should have a very clearly written down goal of the day, year, month, or whatever. At least one of them, right? So I started this year, 2026, with a very stupid, very beyond me goal: generate $1 million for my Salesforce clients. And today is 19th of June. 6 months passed. About 50% is gone. And revenue is still 0%. See, this is the level of stupidity I'm running towards. But there's a deep, solid confidence behind the system. I mean, I still believe it's possible. I just need to meet the right customer. So I have started optimizing the top of the funnel in ways that this I outsource my thinking to the agents. I talk to the screen. I talk to my ideal customer. And this is my blog home since about 15 years now. Unfinished Innovations LLP is my registered organization, which is the foundation of me, the professional version of me. Unfinished Innovations. What a name, no? I even did not choose this name. This name came into my kitty, my bag of systems, as a way that a friend who actually launched this venture had to give it away because he actually needed a private limited. After he started this, he realized that. Okay, so unfinished innovations for me, it's enough because I'm more of a freelancing personality. I'm not really selling or building a hardware product like himself. So I would also like to showcase what my friend has been building, who registered this organization named Unfinished Innovations LLP. This is not the drink bot. Oh, I am drink bot. Yes, this is the restaurant. There's a similar name brand which does something else. Okay. So this is the platform which my friend has built, and wow, this is a hardware product. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a revenue generation system. Of course, they're generating huge revenue, and it's a innovation at the core of something we do. This product has been custom built, which blinks to remind you to drink water. I have a copy of it. I want to be very very, I don't know, talking about it. So this is the product we are talking about. It's at the moment. I think it will not. But point is, there has been an effort of about like 2 years to iterate to build this, and he built it. But he had then to register private limited to actually do the things at scale. He sells on Amazon, on his own website as well. Oh, I missed the screen. Anyway, there's a huge catalog. Oh my god. And I'm going to shut this now. So, Unfinished Innovations LLP is me. I'm selling my services as me as a service. 5 days teardown. That's my ideal case, which I'm preparing myself for. Okay. And this WordPress website is now connected to my Cloud Code MCP. So I don't write on my blog anymore. I basically have a debate with my Cloud Code and Cloud Systems and draft the pages and publish. Yeah, it's all AI generated, but it's my own soul. The important thing, the very best thing about me, I wish to, which kind of use as a portfolio, right? Is this. Currently, I'm sitting on 3. The first one is not even a real agent; it's just a thesis. Second one is already implemented on my website, 3mistakesofmylife.in, which is an incomplete product. I still need to iterate on the top of it. And I don't have budgets for the agents. I wish to build that. And actually, but I don't even have the time budget. In a way that cash doesn't really often stop me of doing things. I mean, often stop most of the things, like not at scale, at the scale of a country. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm recalling a thought from my late father, Mr. Krishan Kumar Vashisht. He said, and I would recall, I would kind of quote him, पैसे की वजह से कोई काम रुक नहीं सकता, ये वो है, like skill gap है. Okay, so the message in English would mean that due to lack of funds, you like things cannot stop you due to the lack of funds. If it's happening, if there is something that you are not able to do due to the lack of funds, there is something else you are missing. Some other skill that you might want to focus on, right? At the end of the day, it's all a game of connecting the dots. So I'm iterating on my agents. I'm calling it $1 million consistency partner because I am trying to act like $1 million consistency partner for someone who's already generating maybe $10 million a month or maybe a year. Yeah, that's the scale I'm trying to operate on. This event is my where is my timer? It actually gets shut down, so I'm not iterated on top of it. Whenever I have a goal, in recent times, I start designing these on the screen, on the top of the screen, running timers. It's like, dude, keep reminding me that I'm working behind the schedule. So I am planning to attempt the second attempt of my certification, Salesforce Agentforce Specialist certification, before this event, and I actually am looking for a sponsor. Yay! So what is that I can do for you if you are if you would sponsor? Like, why should someone sponsor me? That's the question I should be answering if I'm trying to look for some kind of sponsorship, right? This is my Twitter profile. I'm just showcasing it as a slide on my screen about the services I'm trying to offer: automated iterative documentation systems. So my my everyday session is now documented with the help of an agent. It's not really reliable. My workflow is iterating so fast every day that I'm not even able to cope with the requirement of the discipline my agent requires. But I keep on iterating on the core. So sharing on screen the third inning. I've been trying to manage my monthly trail, like how I have been moving towards my goal, right? Currently, I'm running a live learning and building sessions like these. 21 days is, I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, it should be like a day's job. I mean, if I'm able to reach out to one client, to one person who's looking forward to sponsor a person like me. Cheers. So this database, third inning, live Agentforce learning and building sessions. It's also published on my blog home, not very clearly. Under about me, there's a ultimate funnels experiment, which is like the home of experiments. Yay. So this is a set of currently running parallel experiments I'm doing at this stage. Okay. It is, I would say, is the top of the funnel, but of course, nothing else matters is the top above this all, and which is like there's also YouTube, there's also LinkedIn, the top of the funnel. The process is documented. So every day I came to from third inning, right? This database is lying in a larger database. Oh, Yeah. So this third inning is a part of this larger experiment. I believe I'm a research-oriented personality today. I'm that is what I'm offering is a research-oriented exercise, which is that I'm showcasing on my pages and my screens, like this. It's a research-oriented exercise, right? That's what I'm offering to anyone who's looking forward to optimize their operations. Okay, I mean there are too many things in my kitty, in my I would say skill set. So these are the things that AI can do, but we need to get it to set up the systems right. And I have been doing it. I have it as a proof of work. Now I also try to keep the track of the cost of my experimentation. My Hermes agent costs me $1.05, which used to do it. But in the recent phase where I have started uh, iterating towards the short-term goals, the certification. Earlier it was okay. I did not keep it in tag. Okay. Uh, So the cost wasn't supposed to be one point at least $92. This is too much of beyond what I expected. So I stopped using it at least for now, and I am operating and documenting my sessions. And let me try to explain the process I'm following to get my AI enabled systems to document my process, my live sessions. So YouTube has transcripts available, right? The YouTube transcripts is pulled, then it is summarized, then to-do list is created after that. Then alignment is checked with respect. Okay, I'll also share the screen. Checked with the again. See the story, what actually happened in the session. So this document is created by Cloud Code, a routine, which I actually intend to get it done by my Hermes agent, which costs me. So Cloud Code is free, at least in a way that I'm although paying it for monthly basis, but not every session has a very specific cost. So I'm okay to do it with Hermes, but it's needs to be set up, and I need to focus on that. So I'm not optimizing too much of the process I need to follow, rather than like distracting from the goal itself. By my agent, my routine, which I intend to do as a part. So I'll skip everything from here as well. I draft a blog with the help of AI. Like, just tell me, try to write it in my language. It's not yet reviewed and optimized. So I'm not really publishing all that. As output, like what it has written for me. Okay. I understand the 4 template types, their use case. I know where my trial account limits me. I know which tools are suited for prompting, authoriting. Next step is to get my hands on a template types. I can access field generation, where I am 22 days out. Okay, so this I also draft like carefully prompted. I added a statement in my prompts or system prompt that draft the questions I should answer before publishing. So these are the questions drafted by my agents for me to prepare my version of very custom story, through the recent session. So it's like the workflow evolution. I'm just not focusing much on the tangents. So it's a tangent rabbit hole that's trying to get me to be a AI native builder. That's what I believe, at least. Let me just walk through the questions. Okay, the four template types make sense in isolation, but where is the real client organization? I've seen, have I seen prompt templates actually save time or break down? What was the scenario and which type was involved? So these are the, it's like assuming that I have the experience of doing these things, and ouch. I mean, even if I have done like enough hand wax on, wax off, I would be able to answer these questions. But I think I can take a hit, like guess um, template types. We are talking about email templates like flex templates and uh, a few more. One is flex is where we have the flexibility of, right, getting the field to you know input at least five variables, objects, and pull in a lot of information from other systems, and then use that as a prompt for the LLM. Email, again, the specific question is, what was the scenario when the prompt template was really helpful? Okay, let's try to use AI to answer that question. No, why not? This is my previous. So I just switched to Claude for actually using AI to learn what I should be able to do better, right? The question here is, let me just kill this tab as well. Let me just kill this tab as well. Let me just kill this tab as well. Bharat dreaming. This is the goal, so I won't kill this. We'll come back to the innovator 2026 after some time. Not really the priority. Okay, I will go through that. So let's look at the cloud, because now I want to understand a use case, like describe. I should be able to describe, so I'm like taking it slow to answer that. And before that, I'm finishing describing this context on my screen. So this is the cloud code routine which I executed for technically document my recent session which I published, which I live streamed on LinkedIn yesterday. And really, I should like expose the upgraded workflow. Is that currently I'm just trying to save on the dollars. So I could have live broadcasted on LinkedIn and YouTube at the same time, but the cost and the infrastructure doesn't allow me to do that. My OBS Studio plugin crashes. My machine configuration is like probably, or not just probably, it's really too old. It's a Windows, I don't know, at least 5 years, 7 years old phone laptop. So in my recent run, something failed. It did not work in the first time as expected. So I just asked after the first run, wait, the outcome was supposed to be in closable toggles in Notion. It just went ahead and did it. I mean, like, dude, why didn't you do it the first time? It said, oh, here's the root cause. You did not tell me the tools to be used. So I used one of the tools, and it did not match the systems. I should have used MCP. Where it says that? Wait a second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just read it just before this session today. MCP clients. Okay. So I'm not also optimizing for this. This is like just a quick RCA exercise that I did, and I will actually get it to not repeat it. I mean, let's see if it recommends what needs to change to prevent in the skill file. Add the one line under the Notion API call section. I just want to in that with that particular line, it will be able to probably take care of the exception. I should actually question it. Like, are you really sure? Okay, let's come back to the present moment. Let's use AI to learn, to build with AI. Hey, these are my projects on cloud. Now my question. Okay, I'll just optimize my prompt. So currently I'm focusing on the prompt builder category of my certification. Okay, I'll just yeah, prompt engineering. This is because it takes about 20%. So I'm actually taking it slow every day, focusing on the things within this section, not digressing on other topics. Also, I don't really want to, don't really like to prepare for the MCQ based assessment, but there's no other way. Damn it. The biggest section other than prompt engineering is AI agents. We'll focus on that next. Okay. So within this, we are doing the exercise. I'm looking for the 4 template types make sense in isolation, but where in a real. Okay, yeah, I'm just hitting the random question. Wow. Cold tea. I just converted hot tea to cold tea. Okay, it says, let me reflect on this with you rather than give you the generic answer. It's trying to be smart. That's all we need. I mean, we that's what we aspire, or actually I should say I aspire to have, like a companion which rather than trying to outsmart me, it just works with me to enable me. Like, don't give me an answer, just ask me questions. I often get the system to do it, work in that way. So my systems are today AI enabled, and I don't rely on AI to think with for me. And that is why I'm kind of confident that 4 hours a day is a great opportunity to work from anywhere on the earth to build with the industry. You need to tell me, the honest answer is you need to tell me, I don't have visibility into your actual client work history, the org. You've been inside the scenario and bugged me. Debugged. The moment where something clicked or did not. But here's what I can do that's more useful than me guessing. I can help you. Okay. What are the 4 template types you're referring to? Are they specific frameworks or tailhead models? Where did I just copy this question from? From Notion, right? Okay, it was in the learning section, right? Oh no, no. These 4. And I'm all so in love with Whisper Flow to be able to think out loud. Like, dude, you just need to imagine the best case scenario and think out loud. Don't even put your effort into trying to type on the keyboard, which is like a default habit. Keys go on the like fingers go on fingers love the keyboard, but I hate this relationship. Okay, yeah. So Whisper Flow. Give me hypothetical scenarios for the given use case. Actually, I'm not even describing this prompt clearly. Like where a client has, okay, right. For the cases where, see, my fingers are trying to type. I don't want them to type now. I just want my brain to think out loud. These template types are quite useful, and where which of them is not useful. Or actually, I should save time or breakdown. I should actually use that, right? These terms. Where see, fingers are still trying to type. Okay. Did I use only 4? Yes, there are 4. So now AI is like the cloud intelligence is giving me an answer which I can learn from. My point, my prompt, my methodology is, if I have access to a Salesforce ecosystem, if an organization account like this, I can try to dig into anything, any process, any documentation, figure out the root cause of a problem. And sometimes systems, why the systems builders are not often into the are able to solve the problems they are actually already always working on, because they don't have a bird's eye view on their own systems. It's almost impossible to have a not have a, a blind spot. I want to code that carefully. So it's like it's almost impossible to have a. I'll take a moment. It's almost impossible to not have a blind spot in your own system and see it without an external help or an authoritative personality to question you about the foundation of your beliefs. That's what it is about. You have got to be very careful about the assumptions, the foundations you're working with, right? So that is why that's the skill I'm offering. That's the methodology I'm offering to the system, to the ecosystem, to the universe. Yay. And that's why I'm kind of learning live. So let's focus on the learning. I cannot zoom from sales email. Saves time when the data is clean, breaks down when it's not. Let's imbibe that learning, right? Let's take it slow. Hypothetically, an SDR team is sending 200 outbound emails. So it's like doing things at scale. A prompt template is there, send email. So all the people who are facing this problem, or they are eligible for this particular discount, or they are waiting for their renewal, the SDR, sales development representative, can send 200 emails with a one click, right? To leads generated from marketing cloud journey. Okay, that's a specific use case it is talking about. The prompt template pulls contact name, account history, account industry, and last activity. Works beautifully until someone realizes 30% of the accounts have no industry populated. See, that's the use case I could not think of as a again, I would say beginner. If we are running a prompt template, send 200 emails or to all the people in this particular industry, right? So now if the accounts do not have a industry field populated, it breaks, things break. I cannot even explain like what would happen. Do we not send any emails to them? Ideally, the system should not send them some emails, right? Or it should wait for or it should highlight that thing while planning the campaign itself, or the prompt itself. Okay, the template generates embarrassing blanks or nonsense fallbacks. Hmm. The breakdown isn't the template; it's the data assumption baked into it. Okay, so when we do something with the help with a very basic assumption that we may have everything right, things break. That's where things break. Right. There are systems at scale which are broken in a way that we cannot even understand. I'm facing that. I mean, LinkedIn, Twitter, Gmail, every other app has bugs. Every system has bugs. I face them very often. I look for them. I keep looking for a broken node of the, I would say, matrix. Matrix is broken, right? It's it's really broken. Maybe that is why the the timer color is green on my screen. Okay, just verifying a few things from in a way that we cannot even understand. I'm facing that. Wait a moment. Okay, interesting. I have some engagement on this exercise through the industry leaders. Yay, at least two. Maybe not much, but yeah, we love it. Bharat Dreaming actually supported this post. That's what pushes me towards the depth of what I'm doing. Okay. When there is positive encouragement or engagement or words from the network we aspire to be in, we get some strong internal boost that pushes us towards more of what we believe. In the, like, not going into tangent, but I will go into Twitter, something specific that Mr. Sam Altman said yesterday, or I don't know how recently, not now. Field generation, clearest time saver of the four. So field generation is like it says, the system says, that AI says, or actually maybe I shouldn't be even confident about like what Claude is saying about sales email template type, right? So I mean, as a modern learner and builder, I should ideally verify the facts it exposes, or maybe in the best case scenario, I should be learning things from the Salesforce documentation itself. It's confusing. It hurts. It's so confusing. It hurts. But yes, I will go there in a moment. A service organization wants case summaries auto-populated after an agent closes a call, right? So the call just closed. It's like I am a representative in service organization, service team, maybe a support person. I'm talking to clients every day. I close a case, automatically field the system should have a summary of what we talked about, right? That's what I do every day. That's what I do every day with the help of Cloud Code and the Hermes agents, which is like my ideal agent. But yes, that's what I do. The template reads transcript, category, resolution notes, writes a clean description field, saves 4 to 6 minutes per case. Wow. See, I mean, this is a very hypothetical thing, but it often works. It saves some time. Multiplied across 80 agents. Why it says 80 agents? I don't know. It can be working out various other things. This one earns its keep fastest because the input is bounded and output has a fixed destination. So it's a very specific operation that needs to be taken care of, and the field generation template type is often able to do that. it can be fired when the call gets disconnected, right? It just works. I think it can be fired when the call like gets disconnected. Okay, the next template type is flex, high upside, high failure rate. I should actually have a page on my blog, sponsor my certification. Maybe on home itself or not. Uh, Keep shooting your ideas. So the flex, high upside, high failure rate. Oh my God, flex has a high failure rate. Hypothetical, a consulting firm wants a template that handles whatever the sales rep needs. And again, so why am I reading from the screen and trying to describe what I understand? Is that the density of the information or depth of the information which the system should, you know, my session should have. I'm trying to get deeper into the density, right? That reminds me of the best in the industry who know some way. Uh, Recall the name. What is that? Car- Karthi. uh, Karpet. Okay. Well, they have the maximum density of information. My sessions are live. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't have the luxury of thinking of I can do learn from their plan the session carefully, which not how I wish to operate. I want to do it out like my maybe acting. Da, da, da. I hope this is working fine on my LinkedIn. After the session, download this video from here, LinkedIn, and upload on YouTube. This is another new element in my workflow with 1.3 subscribers. Aspire to learn from the best. Da-da-da. Some of the guests who interviewed me